What's up guys, Rising Am Disc Golf here. Today we're back, and we are going to be doing a comprehensive review and comparison of the 5-time world champion Paige Pierce Lucid X Suspect. Let's go. So guys, like I said, this is going to be a review and comparison of the Paige Pierce Lucid X Suspect. I've got two here, and it's not just a review because I actually took out my other plastics of Suspect. I've got a Fuzion, a Lucid, and a blend that I threw also alongside these Lucid X. So you can see the comparison between all the different plastics and see if this Lucid X is really different, and especially how it flies. So starting off with the feel, these Suspects are like board flat, the ones I have. But I heard that some people's are even a bit concave. Mine might be borderline concave. That, for me, is really preferable in like a mid-range approach disc like this. It feels really good in my hand. I've always liked the feel of the Suspect, so I was personally super excited when they came out with these. So, of course, I got a couple. And they came out in some really cool colors, like the smoke on purple. Like, come on. And you can't beat this super vibrant blue. This is the one that's going in the bag for sure, because I don't want to lose this one. The Suspect has like a little bead on it. I would call it a micro bead. It's not like super big like a Judge or anything, even though it's not a putter. I mean, or like, you know, like a Rock 3 would have, or just a normal rock. Those have really big beads. These don't. Really, these are very shallow rimmed discs also, and very thin rimmed. So these are really good for people with smaller hands. Even though I have like larger hands, I still like the feel of it. I just have to put less of my hand around the disc, and also I do a fan grip, so that helps, modified fan grip. Yeah, so that's all we have for the feel and the profile. Moving on to the flight of the Suspect. This is the most important part. So when I throw the Lucid X Suspect flat and like hard, and that's why I like the Lucid X Suspect. Before I start, it can really handle power. So that's what I've noticed. So when I throw it flat and hard on like a higher line, it'll go straight for a while, but it'll always get that comfortable fade. It's not like Justice fade or Anvil or that kind of disc, but if I throw it flat and low and like flat, hard, and low, it'll almost just stay straight with a little fade at the end, but not super big amount of fade. Where so when I throw the Fuzion flat and hard, I might even get a little bit of, not turn, but a little movement to the right before I get that fade. Same with my Lucid's a little broken in. Might get a little bit of that too, and especially the blend. The blend I really only use for like forehand approaches that I need to stick. So I don't usually throw it off the tee, but the blend will get a little turn and just kind of stay right. When we throw the Suspect with a hyzer, the Lucid X, it's never going to pop up. It's just going to keep that comfortable hyzer and take it all the way to the ground. It's not going to dump, but it's never going to tip up, so it's reliable in the wind. But you can also make sure you get that distance. You're not going to just go 50 feet and die. Well, not 50 feet, but you know, it's not a Justice. Whereas when I threw the Fuzion with a bit of a hyzer, sometimes I could even get it to pop up before it faded. Same with the Lucid. And the blend Suspect, again, I don't really throw it in my bag a lot for this shot, but that would get that pop up. And the Lucid and Fuzion, it wouldn't be like a pop-up to flat, it would be like a pop-up to like straight hyzer, where this would just stay on the angle I released it at. And then when we threw the Suspect with an anhyzer in the Lucid X, depending on the height, if I gave it some height, it would turn and flatten out and then fade a little bit at the end. Where if I threw it low, I could confidently get it to like flat out and just really hold a line. It would finish really straight from where I threw it with. Where with the Fuzion, if I threw it on a high anhyzer, it wouldn't like cut roll, but because of that stability, it would like come out, but it wouldn't ever come back left, where this has a chance to. The Lucid, like I said, mine's a little bit broken in. So my Lucid is maybe even more understable than my Fuzion, so that one just kind of held to the right the whole time. And yeah, the blend just really held to the right. For me, where I like to throw the Lucid X Suspect, where I think it's gonna come is really those high power shots off the tee, whereas I'm gonna save that blend in my bag for the touch, either forehand or maybe even backhand up shots where it's like 150 feet and in, where I can't putt and I need it to reliably go to the basket. Where a lot of people would use harps, I just think the Suspect feels better, in my opinion. So thank you guys for checking out this video of my review and comparison of the Paige Pierce Lucid X Suspect. If you like to get yours, I believe there, depending on when you're watching this video, there might still be some available. Definitely check, you know, Facebook, other places. Try to get yourself a hold of one of these because these are so good, so good. So a little bit of a channel update here, just real quick. I live in Minnesota, and right now it is currently, right now in Minneapolis, it is currently 31 degrees. And there's definitely some wind chill. You know, my hands are cold. So what I'm getting at is winter is coming. It snowed the other day. This Lucid X plastic is stiff as a rock out here. So this might be the last video, and you can see my breath in the air. This might be the last video you will be getting of the year of me outside. So look forward to, you know, maybe a first look at an inside studio. Woo, that I'll be using throughout the winter for some of my videos. And I recently, in my basement, so we have this weird basement, it's under our garage, so the ceiling is cement. So what we did is we hung this net from the ceiling, and so what it allows me to do is putt in the basement, and if I miss, it doesn't hurt the wall. But I've also figured out I can like throw, you know, medium to 75% power shots into the net, so I'll be able to keep my form up in the winter. So definitely look forward to seeing some putting videos and stuff like that in front of the net, but more so a lot of studio videos. We'll try to get out and throw as much as we can, but with this cold weather, it's usually best to just stay inside, because my hands are getting cold out here, like you can see. So, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this little update, unintentional. I just thought I would do it. And my review and comparison with the Paige Pierce 5-time FPO World Champion Lucid X Suspect. If you liked it, make sure to go over there and subscribe to the left. Make sure you give this video a like and comment down below what winter videos you would like to see from me. Make sure you turn those notifications on so you know when I post. Follow me over on Instagram, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.